Brews and Banter.
Hi, Frank.
Roman, what's up?
A rough start today, huh?
Well, rough start at the beginning, but we pre-gamed again, which is
Yeah.
sort of like a ritual now for some reason. But
And I really like that drink. We're going to have to buy more of that. Or was that passion fruit? Or
no, you shut your mouth, Roman. It does have passion fruit, but this is we're going to call it dragon juice.
All right.
Because we're Vikings and Warriors. This is dragon juice. So if people want to email us, I'll give them that drink concoction. It involves vodka, but there's other things, and it's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, what I was saying is we were passionate about that drink.
Yeah. That's right.
All right, let's start with the beer.
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
This beer is a Let's Go Pills from Community Beer Works in Buffalo, which is 2 hours away from us. 4.2% ABV. Let's try this.
American Pilsner.
Oh shit! Mine's.
Oh, yeah, suck that.
Oh my god! Why does that happen?
I don't know.
It's it's a Pilsner, a little bit different than we start off with. Usually, it's these ridiculous IPAs and high alcohol content. But since we already have part of our DNA filled with alcohol right now, anyway, we'll start with the 4.2%. I poured it. It's got like Roman's got a huge head on it.
That's got really different taste.
But I like it.
Oh, man.
It's a lot lighter than
Beer all over my computer.
some of these other drinks we have, They start off with this a lot lighter.
That's really light.
Yeah.
Maybe because we're drunk already, but
I'm a Viking. I don't get drunk.
I'm not drunk. I'm comfortable.
Let's get back to this.
All right, we had to pause for a minute because Frank had a spill
Yeah, well,
between his legs.
that's not true. Anyway, this is good stuff. So,
Yeah, we said it was light.
yeah.
4.2.
Mm-hmm.
That's
No, it'll keep it going, whatever we got going on now. But I wanted to,
They're a cool design to the can. Sorry to interrupt you.
I wanted to get into the can design, and it kind of looks like a Minecraft looking thing, right?
It's got buffalo colors.
Yeah. No, I like Buffalo and Rochester, local to us.
Oh, let's read this. A very dry, crisp, and brilliantly clear lager brewed in celebration of our hometown's spirit. Dry hop additions of Saz and Hellertu.
Yeah, they should put this label in English, but yeah, we'll go with that.
Blank produce delicate aromas of herbal spice and melon with light grainy sweetness in the finish.
Yeah, so basically this is a 4.2% lager. It's good, and that should be what the label should say. So anyway, we'll continue to drink that, but I wanted to also start with last week's question we ended with about the 10 Ds.
That's the one I said I'm not answering.
That is the one you said you weren't answering, but I took that as that's the one you're not going to answer. You weren't going to answer it last week. But today is a new day.
I don't know if I'm drunk enough for that question.
Well, pretend that you are. And you got to answer because people are waiting on it.
No, you answer.
10 dicks. One time. I don't know. I mean, I don't really do this
One
for a
dick.
living. I've never actually sucked a dick at all. But what if I like it? I don't know.
I don't know. One dick 10 times. That's it.
Yeah, that was my answer, though.
No, you said 10 dicks.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so what if you just don't like it and you're like appalled by the person you're with? And now you're just
No.
stuck doing it 10 times.
That's it. Let's move on. Next.
All right. Okay, so that settles that.
Oh, another thing we talked about last episode was a Viking water bowl.
Yes.
So I was a little curious about it. I did a little research. So there is actually a thing that, not in reference with sex, but there's a Viking water bowl which is used they use like in bathrooms and on the ships, but it's basically a bowl of water that everybody uses to wash their face, blow their nose in, rinse their mouth. It's gross.
I mean, why do these fuckers limit themselves to one bowl? Can't you have one bowl for the nose, one bowl for the... Hey.
Can you imagine, like, the last person in line?
Oh, my God. Do they drink from it, too?
No, not drinking. It's more for, like...
That's so disgusting.
I guess for hygienes, but that's not...
There's no hygiene.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know if I'm proud of this anymore.
That's right.
Well, you listen to the last episode, and you'll see what the reference was.
Last episode was different.
There's no nose blowing.
Yeah.
There's some kind of blowing. It's just not going to be a nose.
If you look at the episode art, it'll give you a better idea.
Yeah. So we got the dogs in there now with the episode art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talked about having dogs in the studio, and what we created was actually somewhat imitation of our dogs. Taking over the podcast.
They look similar, but again, it's.
I just put our breeds in, and
yeah.
But the closest breed to my dog was like Rhodesian Ridge Dog, Ridgeback. I'm sorry.
Yep.
That was the closest one to look like Dexter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can even put some, real life photos of these dogs also, for people to see compared to what the AI is generating. Mm-hmm. But we'll add that in when we post notes and pictures from this episode.
Last episode, I didn't have anything to offer for product made in the U.S.
Yeah.
I got a cool one for today.
Mm-hmm.
So, Pelican cases. Pelican, you've heard of the brand, right?
Yep.
They make cases for like camera equipment, travels, gun cases, off-roading, electronics, stuff like that. I mean, variety of stuff. And they also have cases for luggage. So I actually bought a Pelican case model 1615, and it says Pelican Air. So the dimensions are exactly what's allowed for the flights. And this case has been like fucking bulletproof.
Yeah, that's good shit.
It gets like scuffed up and everything, but I don't care. Like I don't care if it gets scuffed up on the outside. Mm-hmm. It doesn't break. A lot of people spend a lot of money on expensive cases, and then like the hard shell cases, and then they crack.
Yeah, this is thick plastic.
It's lightweight, but it's durable.
What's sort of the beginning price point of something like this?
I mean, it's pricey.
Yeah, but if it's pricey and it's gonna last, because I bought some luggage for my wife.
Yeah,
that we went to Disney with. Mm-hmm. One time it cracked. We used it one time. It's all cracked.
What'd you pay for that?
It was like $600 or $700.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
for one or like
no for the set.
Oh, okay. How many in the set?
4 or whatever this thing is.
So this one is $400. So right now, currently on their website, it's $393.95.
But you travel a lot, and you've used this a lot of times.
It gets
right.
beat up, and I don't care, but it doesn't crack, and it has lifetime warranty.
Yeah.
So if something breaks, they'll replace it.
But this is for one piece.
Yeah, one piece.
Right. So I mean, I get it. You're going to have to spend more if you want carry-ons and other stuff. But.
Yeah, Pelican. I've had their cases for like my camera equipment. That's great too for transporting from one place to another without worrying about damage, dust, water. That's another thing. They're waterproof. Like you can throw this thing in the water and it will float. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You can use it to as like a lifesaver or something.
Yeah.
They come in different colors. They have accessories for inside of it as well. I do want to say Pelican makes a cheaper line of cases, which is called it's their Vault, VAULT line. And that is made in like China or Taiwan, or not in the U.S. Mm-hmm. And that's where the savings are. And that's like if people want to buy their stuff, that's not made in the U.S. But
the particular model you bought is U.S. made?
Yeah. Anything that's Pelican, traditional Pelican cases, not Vault line, are all made in U.S. And they're somewhere in New England area.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah, I watched their videos of like how they make these cases, how they test them. It's pretty cool. Yeah. It's a pretty cool company to support U.S. made product.
I wanted to. So I was talking to some coworkers last week, and you just talked about the Viking water bowl and blowing your nose in it, and who knows what other kind of parts they're dipping in this fucking water. I don't know. But it came up with we were talking, unrelated to this, about personal hygiene and like scenarios. Like we're talking, about this podcast. They're like, well, you should talk about this. And some of the questions were, would you use someone else's toothbrush? Why'd you say like that? Was like I'm not sure, or it tastes good. I don't know which.
That was more towards like a disgusting.
Yeah. Well,
but I guess I've used my wife's toothbrush once.
Well, I mean, I'm sure your mouth is
someone else's, not mine.
Yeah, your mouth may have been other places. Anyway, moving on. So, but they also talked about like swimming trunks.
Swimming trunks?
Yeah. Would you wear someone else's swimming trunks?
New or like?
These are my questions also, but I'm asking you.
Yeah, fuck it.
If they were brand new, you'd wear them. Like, so someone bought a pair of swimming trunks, you're at their house, you want to go swimming, and they have these trunks that aren't used. So, yeah, it's okay to wear.
Even if it was used. I mean, if it was washed, I'll use it.
Oh, my God. No. I'm not wearing anything that touched someone else's fucking balls.
It was washed.
I don't care. What if there's a hair left in it? Like, or many hairs. I don't know. Like, who knows what happened in those? What if they...
Don't you shower after you go swimming?
No. What do you mean? Like, how would I shower? Like, if someone has an outdoor shower at the pool, I'll shower in it.
No, afterwards. Like, you go home or... You know.
Yeah. But I'm not showering in the shorts I wore.
No, I understand. You took them off, then you can shower and you're good to go.
Yeah, but I don't want whatever was in that dick area on those pants to touch my dick area in those pants. Okay. Like, new is okay, but used, I'm not doing it.
I'm not telling you use a used diaper. It's like shorts.
I don't care what it is. I'm not having someone else's...
All right, I answered your question.
Well, there's more to it.
All right.
How about a pillow?
Use someone else's pillow?
Yeah.
If it has a freshly washed pillowcase.
I don't even know who you are. I don't even know why we're friends. What about what's inside the fucking pillowcase? Like, what if they drool all over the fucking pillow and at least they changed the pillowcase, but you still got all their drool on the pillow? It's fucking disgusting, Roman.
Well, when you go to a hotel, do you get a brand new pillow?
I bring my own pillow.
Fuck out of here.
No, I fucking do it. I bring my own pillow.
You travel with your own pillow?
Yes. For this reason. I like my drool. I don't like anybody else's drool. And I bring a sleeping bag because sometimes they get skeeved out about using their fucking blankets.
That's a lot of space in your luggage.
I don't give a shit. It's a lot of disease I'm not going to get from someone else.
Well, I don't give a shit. So
you take penicillin like for fucking vitamins because you got to get rid of this shit you have.
New pillowcase, I'll put my head on it.
So if I ejaculate on a pillow and just fucking put a new case on it, you're all right with that? I can't even believe you're hesitating to answer this. What? No, the answer is no.
The answer obviously is no, but I'm puzzled. Why would you ejaculate onto a pillow?
I'm gonna now just because you don't care if it's got a new pillowcase.
You're fucking weird. I'm not ever going to your house.
I'm getting you a pillow for
not
Christmas.
Spending a night at your house
ever.
I'm getting you a
pillow for Christmas.
Give me a new pillowcase.
I'm gonna get you
I'll
something.
travel with a new pillowcase, not a pillow.
My God.
Takes
I
less
just,
space.
I don't know.
When I pack, I sometimes have to leave some space. Like if I'm going to be doing shopping. And you got to buy your friends gifts like you. So I have room in it. So I can't bring a fucking pillow. Well, what's next? You're going to carry a fucking mattress too?
Buy a new pillow and fucking leave it there. You don't have fucking $8? Really?
Then that's an extra.
You know what? I'm going to give you $8 every time you go on a trip. Buy a new fucking pillow. And just leave it.
What if I arrived late and the stores are closed?
Roll up a fucking... Sleep on your luggage.
Sleep standing up?
I know. Find something else. I mean, hotel rooms are disgusting. I mean, people bring back like bed bugs and shit like that.
Yes, that's true. Well, there are some really disgusting.
You read these stories about people like they find dead bodies. You ever see this?
In the hotels?
Yeah, like you know how the beds go down to the ground? Like there's not like a frame with it's like, like our kids shove their clothes underneath their bed. There's not like that sort of frame in a hotel room. I read that like they found like a dead body, like you lift the mattresses up because it's all boxed in down to the ground. They lift up the mattress. There's like a dead body. There's like the smell. Like what the hell is the smell? And there's like a dead body there.
How long has it been there?
I don't know. I didn't ask him. Why does it matter?
I don't know,
I don't care if it's there a month or a year or a day. There's a dead body in my fucking hotel room.
Just wondered, how did the room service miss the dead body in the bed?
Well, but it probably didn't stink at day one.
Oh, excuse me. I can't control those.
You got a problem, man.
My apologies.
You need an exhaust valve, just like a pressure relief valve.
Anything I sip on just makes me burp.
Yeah. So that's just one of the things I saw about hotels. I mean, it's necessary. You gotta do it. You gotta go to a hotel room and get them. But like, there's just some disgusting stuff. So I don't really check for the dead bodies, but I'll bring my pillow and my sleeping bag if that's what I need to do.
I traveled once with my dog, Lily, the small one, before we had the big one. And our flight was canceled. So we had to go to a hotel nearby. I want to say it was Atlanta.
I did that too. I was delayed.
And the hotel room was so disgusting. I wouldn't even let my dog touch the floor.
Really?
Yeah.
So how's it work with Lily? You got to no ticket or anything because she fits on your lap?
She was small at the time, much smaller than now. But we had like one of those bags she can sit in there.
Oh, but as long as she doesn't take up another seat, there's not another
No,
ticket?
like we're landing. I have to put her in it and then put her under the seat. And
But where are you putting her in flight? She's on your lap, or do you have her own seat?
No, I can hold her on my lap.
Yeah. Because Finn would be all over the place. He wants to see everybody. He wants to lick everything. Oh my God. You're like the annoying little kid that
Lily was
pretend to like.
Awesome. I did feel bad, though. The flight was long, and she had to poop. And I had to take her to the bathroom and clean her up.
Really? How did she poop? You held her over the toilet?
She kind of went a little bit in like a little crate bag.
A crate bag?
Like the one you carry her into the plane.
Oh.
So she pooped a little bit. I was like, oh shit, I got to take her to the bathroom. So I unbuckled really quick, took her to the bathroom, and kind of like held her there, and she finished her poop. And I was like, oh man, I'm never flying. I'm never putting a dog through this again. I mean, But she was fine. Yeah. Like I just felt bad that she had to like poop a little bit.
Yeah.
But then I'm in the bathroom cleaning and wiping my dog's butt and washing this crate on the plane.
And that's a white dog. So.
No, I cleaned her up. It wasn't that bad.
No, it's like a child. You got to clean a child up.
Yeah, it's a weird experience. They don't make it very easy for you to travel with dogs. So I'm never doing it again.
So we went out last night. We had a business meeting, and we actually met my younger brother. He met us out. We talked about some things. And,
that was fun.
Yeah,
it was nice to see him.
You can see some of that on. I kind of had to beg for people to follow us on Untapped. Like I was a hobo looking for a nickel, but I put something on Instagram about follow us. What's a guy got to do to get some followers? And we got some people following us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
we're new on this Untapped. Yeah. I mean, you were familiar with it. You talked about the app in what, episode 5 or 4?
It was 5, and I had a personal one. It's just I don't really use it, so it's fine. But now we got the business one for Brews and Banter, and it's just a cool thing again to check out. Untapped, UNTAPPD. But whatever. I mean, the purpose of the conversation was that we went out last night and had some beers, had some good times, and discussed some things, and we took some audio of that meeting that we'll probably never publish because it's
no, that was a test one. I brought our portable recorder. It's a Zoom 6. So I'm just still learning, and I'm trying different microphones with it to see. But I think in the future we'll do is use one of those lapel microphones.
Yep. Yeah. So we've got a few people, 6 or 8, whatever it is. They want to do some collaborations with us. So we're open to that. So DM us and get a hold of us. But this remote unit allows us to kind of go somewhere and meet people. We actually even upgraded our software for these recordings. We're not using now, not the software, the hardware. So we got a new thing we're trying to work through with that. So we're just trying to improve on what we're giving you guys, and we'll work through that. But certainly get a hold of us, and we can meet. We could do phone things. We could do phone interviews. We can meet up in person. There's a lot of cool options for us now moving forward.
Yeah, since we had people reach out to us and wanted to do these interviews or join us in the podcast or call in, We've invested more money and bought a different unit that will allow us to do that.
Yep. And we started a sticker board. Got a lot of people sending stickers out. Sticker swaps are calling them. So
yeah,
we'll take a picture of that and post it. And we've got to start. So let us know. Get a hold of us. We like doing that. And
send the stickers.
We've got 5 or 6 stickers now. So
we just started.
Yeah, but we're gonna fill these boards up. We'll tag everybody when it's done. And we'll start another board.
Yeah.
But I wanted to also bring up we're not gonna be able to do it today, but I'm thinking about something called a pound round. Between me and you, it's a pound round, like you pound beers. Mm-hmm. So basically, what it's going to be is we're going to have to drink 1 beer every 15 minutes, and we're going to have a 4 beer minimum. So it's going to be at least a hour-long episode we record, but then the person who doesn't finish 4 before the hour owes the other person 3 U-Daddies.
I was actually going to try to bring up U-Daddy.
No, you can bring it up. Because I know that I'm going to fucking win this one. And you're going to owe me 3 U-Daddies.
Oh.
So U-Daddies was episode 4 maybe?
Or 3.
Yeah, whatever we talked about.
Or 3, yeah.
U-Daddies. So you're gonna have to owe me some U-Daddies.
And that was from a show you said?
Yeah, it was a show on TV. I still can't remember what it was. But either way, it's a cool concept. And so maybe we'll do that one of the next couple episodes. We'll do the pound round.
Okay.
And I also got an email. We got an email from a listener, Andy, and he was talking about we were talking about how we were going to start a little segment with jobs and how many beers it takes to do that
that's
job.
right. Yeah.
So he emailed us and he was talking about shoveling his driveway, and he likes to shovel his driveway, but he'll randomly toss out like a 6-pack of beer with the beers in his driveway. So as he's shoveling, he comes across a beer. It's like a little treat. He'll open up and drink his beer. I think his driveway's larger than 6 beers, but I forget what he said, maybe a 12-pack. But some people have a small driveway and it's a quick little 4-pack thing, Andy was mentioning that he'd do that. So his shoveling his driveway is a 12-pack job.
That's funny.
I mean, I imagine after probably beer 8. You don't know the fuck. You're probably shoveling the yard at that point.
You're shoveling your neighbor's fucking driveway.
You're probably shoveling the snow you already fucking shoveled because you didn't get it out of the driveway.
You tossed it back.
Yeah, you're just fucking there, and you're coming across empty cans, and then you're getting pissed. But, yeah. So that's one of the things. There's some other emails we got, but that was one that stuck out to us. So thanks for that, Andy.
Yeah, thank you, Andy.
And we'll continue to bring those to people as we get them.
Another thing I didn't know, you told me about it when you said Untapped app, because there's a large beer community, beer fanatics and breweries on Instagram.
It's crazy how big this is, yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I'm enjoying
yeah.
I'm looking forward to see what's on Instagram. But you said people who have accounts with Untapped, it's under their like Instagram description, right?
Right, so I requested some people, and again, yesterday they after I fucking had to beg you bastards to fucking friend us, I asked some people to get hold of us, but yeah, so it's on their description. So if I come across people, I see it on their, and you too, when we see it on their description, you could just go and follow them. You got to send a friend request, and they got to accept it. But it's there's some comments you can make. I'm not really familiar with the entire platform yet because we're trying to learn all these other ones. But basically, it's you can comment on the beers and you can rate them and they're preloaded. You check into the establishment you're drinking them at, and then it actually gives you some results based on what you said and what every piece of feedback that they've received as a whole. So like this, it was a Ithaca Flower Power. I gave it a 3.5, right?
Oh, the one you had at the...
Yeah.
What's the restaurant called?
Bull and Bear.
Bull and Bear.
Before you arrived, I had that, and I rated it. And then once you do all this, you can see some results from Lifetime, and it was like a Lifetime 3.75 was the rating. So my 3.5 wasn't far off. But it's just cool stuff to compare and see what people are thinking. But if you come across something like, I don't know if I like it, and you can go look at the review, and people are like, oh, 5-star all day, and it's got 300 reviews, then that's probably a beer you're gonna like. You know, just cool stuff. You know, a little interactive.
I since we've been getting busy on Instagram and things we're working out there, I found this couple on there. They're so funny.
On Instagram?
Yeah, I've been finding some jokes on Instagram, and their names is Heather and Craig, and they're funny. So
what's their Instagram name? Their username?
I can look it up.
Maybe we can have our producer check it out. I mean, we don't have one right now.
Yeah,
but in the future, maybe they can check that out for us.
Yeah, because our budget allows us for a producer.
I mean, we're drinking, beers in a rented room.
Oh, here I found them. Hold on. Their Instagram name is heather.and.craig. So
that's fucking simple.
Yeah, I guess. So there was one video where she walks up to him. She goes, "Craig, if I was choking, what would you do?" He was like, I would pull 2 inches back and say, "I'm sorry."
That's true love. That is the definition of true love.
They're so funny. If you guys just follow them, they're acts or whatever you want to call it, anecdotes, and they're funny. There are more, but I don't know. I like them.
Yeah,
they're pretty funny.
I
think they're also. Oh no, there was another couple that I told you why men's are good cooks. Remember
that joke? You say?
That joke.
Oh yeah, men's. Yeah. Well, so you could say it quickly. It was episode 2.
Oh yeah.
But what was it? Why are men
good cooks? Because with just 2 eggs on 1 sausage, they can fill up a woman for 9 months. I know.
I got to come up with more Little Johnny jokes. Last week was pretty cool. Little Johnny.
Yeah. That one was funny. I had to explain to my uncle.
You had to explain what Little Johnny was doing?
Yeah. He was listening and he didn't get it because I looked at his face and I didn't see the reaction. I go, "Did you get it?" He's like, "No." So I tried to explain it to him.
He didn't understand?
Yeah.
So after you explained, did he understand?
Yeah, he was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, I'm a bit much sometimes for some people.
No, that's great.
But again, we just want to have a good time, fun is stuff we do. And
I have a good story too when you're done with your set.
I'm done because you know what I'm actually done with is this fucking beer. That's how good it is.
Yeah, do you want to open a different one?
Yeah, I do. I want to open 10 more different ones, but we'll start with one more right now.
I'll pause it. Let's go grab some more.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Frank, we refilled on the beer.
Yeah, we visited the beer fridge. It's just 10 feet away.
The beer vault, we're going to call it.
The beer vault.
Yeah.
So on this particular one, we're going back to our earlier episode, and this is going to be a Middle Ages. It's a 4.8% alcohol. And
we stepped that up a little bit.
This is actually, it reminds me of Roman because it's called a swallow wit. And it's got a bird, like the swallow, with wit underneath it. I didn't really research this. Again, from Middle Ages in Syracuse, New York. So I'm going to see if I could tell what kind of beer this is just by drinking it. I'm going to say this is a Pilsner as well.
Pilsner?
I don't know.
Tastes like Pilsner.
Yeah.
But so much different than what's this other one?
The Let's Go Pils.
Much different from the Community Beer Works.
Yeah.
And I've been drinking Middle Ages at home as well. Mm-hmm. I've been very happy with their beer.
Yeah, they do a good job. I saw, you put these things on Instagram. Yep. Mm-hmm. Is that the one with Dexter looking?
No, that one was, the video with Dexter? Yeah. No, that one was 1911.
Right, yeah. What's this? Hard cider? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you burp so much? Have you seen the doctor?
Know,
because like Hitler used to fart a lot and he had pills for it. I don't know what it's called. That? Because I watched Finding Hitler on TV.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and he had a medical condition. The guy would fart incessantly. It was an issue.
They probably
you got a burping problem.
When they were looking for him, they're like, shh, shh.
Yeah,
and they listen for a fart.
Or smell for Limburger. Look, sniff for sour cheese.
Either follow the sound of the fart or the smell.
Yeah, no, I think it's common knowledge that he had an issue.
Anyways, we got more beer because I have a funny story.
Yeah, but Middle Ages, this swallow, it's pretty good. It's it's kind of similar to the Let's Go Pills, but
Oh, I'm gonna give a score before the story. I keep it.
A what? You're gonna give a what?
A score.
Oh, okay.
So the Community Beer Works Let's Go Pills. I'll give that 3.5 out of 5.
Sure. I agree with that.
Middle Ages.
This one tastes a little sweeter to me.
I want to say 4.
Yeah.
This one 4.
This is a little sweeter, but
Sweet like you.
yeah, like my sweet ass. I'm kind of concerned because you didn't deny that.
I'm denying it officially.
Well, because it's not a lie. So,
All right, let me tell you the story.
Yeah.
So, I got a call from a client who wanted to meet with me, and at a location to look at the house. So I get there and I'm parked on the side of the road, just waiting for them. And at that time, I'm just texting with a friend of mine.
Was it me? Was I the friend?
No. Oh. I have more friends than one. I know it's hard to believe, but I do. So I'm texting with my friend, and I see someone approaching my passenger side car.
Bad news.
So I roll down the window, and this woman, she like bends down. She goes, "Hey." I'm like, "Hi."
Did you say it like that? Like,
yeah. She goes,
"How you doing?"
She goes, "How are you?" I'm like, "I'm good. How are you?"
Yeah.
She's like, "What's your name?"
I'll be doing better with $20 is what you're saying, right?
I go, "Nick."
No, you should have said Frank.
She goes, "Nate?" I go, "No, Nick, like Nicholas." She goes, "Oh, hey." She goes, "Do you have time for good times?" And she puts her hand between her boobs and scoops her right boob like an ice cream scoop out, whips it out, and she goes, "You want to have some fun?"
Really? 75-year-old women do this?
No, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Really?
Yeah, that happened to me just like a day, 2 days ago.
Was it a nice boob?
Oh my gosh, it was okay, but I was
there a
like,
tattoo on the boob?
no tattoos.
Was it pierced?
I don't think so.
Oh, come on, I need details. What the fuck?
So then I was like, no, I'm waiting for somebody. She's like, and then she puts it back and she starts massaging her breasts.
What's going on here?
And she's like, "Are you sure we can be quick?" She said.
Really? This all happens at McDonald's?
On the side of the road during like bright daylight, just like early after lunch. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, did I just like get approached by a hooker?"
Yeah. Yeah, yes, you did.
Yes, yes, I did.
I'm going to answer you. Yes, you did.
I did. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this never happened to me in my life.
Was she like a dirty hooker?
Yeah.
There's like, she doesn't have teeth paste. She has toothpaste because there's only one tooth.
Like she had her teeth, but
they came out all in one piece.
Like she took her teeth out. Like, are you sure you don't have time?
I could gum you to death.
Like, if that'll change my mind.
Ah.
But then I was like,
but was she like? I mean, I have no interest in this person, but like, was she remotely good looking, or is she old? Like, she beat up? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Is she young or old?
Maybe 45, 50.
Oh, that means she's like 22. She's fucking beat up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. If I had to guess, that would be. And then so like she turns around, she goes, "Okay, have a good day," and then she tries to walk away in like high heels, and she's struggling.
Yeah, no.
I was like,
all right,
"Oh
cool.
my god!"
I'll spend my money on a pumpkin. I'll take that
texting
home.
my friend, like, "Oh, you're not gonna believe what just happened." She's like, "I'm waiting for a client, and a hooker just walked up to my car, whipped her boob out, offered
you know what?
good times."
You got a free boob, and you didn't have to touch anything, so it's not really cheating, right?
Did not touch anything.
Yeah, no. But you got to disinfect your car.
No, she didn't touch my car.
Oh, her floppy nip didn't touch your...
No, she wasn't. She just like bent down like damn it. She just like bent forward in front of the window. So then the client arrives and I meet up with them, and it's like What kind of neighbors you have here? Hooker was just trying to
I
pick
guess
me
it's
up.
part of life. I mean, it's legal in some parts of the country, right?
Yeah, I was telling my friend, I should have asked how much, and he's like, no, you don't want to do that.
No, because then you negotiate. Like,
Yeah, because like if they were undercover.
But in Canada, there's like spots where this is just legal. Like I think in Vegas you can do this like on the outside of the city or something like that, or places like the Bunny Ranch that have this. But I think in like Canada, I think you just all right, cool. Like I'll take a burger, fries, and a hooker, please. Supersize it
on the side.
Yeah, supersize it. Give me a value meal. Throw in the prostitute.
Some kind
Like instead of a Happy Meal, you get the prostitute as your toy.
a hooker meal.
Yeah, a hooker meal.
In France, I think that's legal, right?
I gotta be honest with you. I don't really pay much attention to France, except like French fries and French kiss.
They're kind of mean too.
Yeah, maybe.
You guys mean?
Yeah.
I took French in school.
So
in
did
high
I.
school.
I took 5 years of it.
Really?
Yeah.
You good at it?
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you something
You're gonna tell me something?
in French.
Okay.
I don't know if it's accurate, but
I'll tell you.
tu peux poter avec moi.
You talk too quick. That was complete Russian. You're fucking masculine. How about voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
That's from a song.
No. Well, maybe it is, but I really meant it. It means, would you sleep with me tonight?
Oh, yes.
No. The answer is always no when a guy asks you that. I don't know what they're putting in this beer.
Are you uncomfortable with gay talk?
I'm uncomfortable with you gay talking to me for the world to hear. Speaking of gay talk, yes, that's good. How about, and this is what happens. So gay talk. Do you think, like sometimes we sit about this, oh man, like, guys sit there, they talk back and forth, bullshit, like, oh, you're so gay, that's gay. And they're like, no, it's not gay, and they get all mad. Do you think gay people get mad, like when they're talking and someone says, oh, you're so straight, and he's like, I'm not straight. Like, do you think they have the same reaction if they're called straight?
I don't think they have those kind of conversations.
Everybody has these conversations.
I don't think.
Like, bitch, I am not straight.
Yeah. I just say I'm not gay. My boyfriend is.
There you go. Right. Okay, that works. I'm not his boyfriend, by the way.
Are you?
No, I don't. But I would completely whip my tit out in front of you. I'll do it right now.
I've seen your tits.
They are moobies. They're chesticles. I got chesticles.
You rub them on my chest.
No. None of this happens. I don't know. We should not drink during these things. And I got a nice chest. They're not fucking floppy man tits. I got like, normal guy chest stuff going on. Are you saying like shut the fuck up, Frank, or like are you agreeing with it?
No. I just remember you were so scared you jumped into my arms.
Where was this?
the storm, remember?
No. That storm was impressive. But we wasted so many fucking
crazy.
tacos. We made so much food.
We did.
That was like what was that storm? It wasn't a tornado. It was like
It was some strong
right.
wind.
Yeah. So we were camping. We were camping.
Let's
together.
give them a visual.
Yeah.
You and I sitting on the chairs.
We each had our own chair, by the way.
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta clarify this now because
in front of the river.
yeah, we're drinking beers, just hanging
drinking
out.
beers.
A couple years ago.
It's more than a couple of years, and it's sunny out. Then all of a sudden the sun goes away and gets dark. Then the wind picks up, and then you and I were sitting
With our families, yeah.
Yeah, and you remember stuff started flying over the river.
Yeah,
like,
we were making a ton of like
tents.
taco beef and shit like this. Yeah.
Yeah, tents and shit starts flying. We're like, this isn't normal.
So the storm. So we're watching this river. We're just hanging out, sunny, and then we see like these foldable camp chairs, these beach chairs, like floating down the river. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because where we were was nice, but the storm started, northeast, west of us, whatever it was, and then. And we're like, what the fuck? And then we see these little pop-up screen tents and shit like that.
Yeah, tubes and
they're
shit.
like floating in the river. Like, what the fuck? And then like by the time it hits us, we're like, oh fuck, there's a storm.
Yeah,
like, it was hail.
It was fast.
We don't
too.
get like tsunamis and tornadoes and shit like that where we live, but it was just a really bad storm. But we had made all this food. The wives were cooking. We were with a couple other couples, and then like tents started blowing away and shit. So like I hopped in a tent and we put the kids in your truck.
You said, oh shit, our windows are open in the tent. So you went into the tent to close the windows.
Yeah.
And that was it for Frank. He never came out.
Yeah, but I remember the screen tent with the food in it, and I remember we put the kids. You know, we're talking, and you're like, I'm gonna put the kids in the truck. So it's
Yeah,
heavy
kids
truck.
went into the
Kids
truck.
went in the truck. Wives went in the truck. And
No,
then,
I was holding the canopy with
but the wives went in the truck. You were holding the fucking canopy while you're eating your fucking taco.
with them still helping me. No,
But I didn't get any fucking food, man.
because you were hiding in the tent.
I was trying to save the tent.
Your wife and myself were holding that canopy up, and with one arm I was reaching for the taco and I was eating
And
tacos.
I was so excited because they were the taco boats.
Yeah.
Like they were like not shells. They were like the wider things. So like I'm like, oh my god, I can get more meat in there because I love to have more meat in my
Yeah, you like more
taco.
meat in your mouth.
I like it anywhere. I like more meat anywhere I can get it. But like I was so upset that I was stuck in, and I think I fell asleep after that because you guys were all fucking.
So the storm stops and Frank comes out of the tent with dry clothes
Oh, yeah.
on. Like,
I'm no idiot.
what the fuck is going
Yeah.
on here? Like,
Yeah, what happened?
Had no idea what happened.
Yeah, so then we cut it short. Like all our tents were like bent up and shit. We packed up and then we threw our shit in the dumpster. Like we were done. We packed up.
Yeah.
And then we're driving home. Then we hit that like fucking weird bee
It was
storm.
really weird day.
No,
Like,
remember so someone had a beehive and I think their
Yeah.
beehive like fucking crushed or something.
there were
And we ran into a swarm of bees that like pelted our fucking car.
there were bees everywhere. I thought they were gonna start coming in through like our
It was like
vents.
Tommy Boy, bees, save yourself, save yourself.
I'm not kidding. I was like closing up all the vents.
Yeah, yeah.
Then as
it
we
was
were
weird.
after that, there was lightning every like 10, 15
Mm-hmm.
seconds.
But it was still like 75 degrees.
It was it was summertime.
It was just the weirdest thing.
But we were driving and lightning just boom here. And
But I missed
is
the
this
fucking
like
taco
end of the
boat.
fucking world or something?
Yeah, end of the world.
The taco was good though.
My wife and kid is safe, but I didn't get the.
Jesus.
I don't know what is happening.
I apologize again.
I'm actually sort of jealous.
I turned away.
Yeah, but then that's the problem. You turn away and you're still that loud.
I'm trying to save
Do you
our
need to pee?
listeners'
Do you need
ears.
to pee again?
No, I don't need to pee. I
We
already
should
did.
just wear Depends, and we'll just pee right here.
It depends.
No, we'll wear Depends,
No,
and we'll
it
just
depends.
pee. It depends on what.
Depends on how many
I'm
beers
not
I have.
shitting my pants. I mean, I would do it if you dare me, but
It will depends how many beers I have.
I was going to work the other day, and I saw a deer. Yeah, a deer get hit by a car or whatever it was. And I'm looking at this deer, and his butthole is like completely gone. Like,
You noticed that while driving by?
yeah, because his asshole was facing me. I'm like, oh, it looks like Roman. It was an asshole. But then I thought like more about it. But it's gone. I'm like, so then I'm thinking, why do animals? Why do they go to the asshole? Like, so he died.
Oh,
maybe
like
a day-
birds picked at it?
or something. I don't know, whatever it was.
Maybe
But
it's
like,
got soft tissues, that's why. Like it's
how do
easy.
you know an asshole is soft tissue, Roman?
Well, they just evaluate an animal. An animal's laying there. What part of it is soft tissues? Tongue?
Well, for me, I'm going for
Eyeballs?
like the venison and the heart and shit like that we eat. I don't want to eat your asshole, Roman.
Humans don't pull over and fillet or whatever, cut down a deer fillet. Jesus. This is my 5th drink today.
Yeah, but I don't understand. Like that's why they're wild animals, because you're batshit crazy because you're eating fucking rotten asshole.
You know what happened in my neighbor's yard the other day?
Were you in it?
On Easter, there was a bunny with no head in her backyard.
Oh, little bunny.
And what happens is birds actually eat the head and
But
they leave the rest of
what
it.
killed the bunny? Do you think?
I don't know.
Because the bird probably didn't kill it, right?
It could. I mean, we have owls and bigger.
Yeah, so we came across these because we're out in the country here. We came across, they're called owl pellets. My wife was, they're pretty rare to find, I think.
Mm-hmm.
My wife was telling me, I don't really know, you know, we didn't talk about this, so I didn't research it, but I think owls eat like bones and everything. They just fucking gulp it down and then they puke up what they can't digest. And it's called an owl pellet. So we find them in the
So
backyard.
what they puke out is what.
Yeah, it's like the bone and shit, like whatever they couldn't digest. But I think it's pretty rare. So, you know, she grabbed it for whatever fucking purpose she grabbed it for. But we found a couple of them because we're just way the fuck out here. But we have coyotes and deer and all this weird shit.
Same.
You know? Yeah.
Sometimes at night I worry about taking the dogs out in case the coyotes come out.
Yeah,
Because you can hear them howling.
Yeah, a little Finn boy. He's like I dad voiced him a little bit. Like, you know, he's small enough to know that he's and he fucking stops. You know, because his legs are like about 2 inches thick and his little, or 2 inches long. His wiener's about 2 3/4. So like his little sheath with a little hair at the end of it like touches the water and the dew in the grass, and he doesn't really like it. So like I feel bad for him.
He probably gets mad at you when you cut the grass.
Yeah, exactly. He probably like a little.
Oh,
Speaking of the French, it's probably a French tickler for him. I don't really know. He's probably mad at me.
Oh man!
But I love that little guy.
I'm getting hungry. You hungry? My wife texted me. She said we got Indian today.
Oh yeah.
You like Indian food?
Yep.
Do you know there's that Indian buffet nearby here on 31?
In that mall,
in
at the
plaza?
Four Corners there.
Yeah.
So there was a Thai restaurant there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So in place of that is
They
now the
changed it to
Indian.
this, yeah.
I like Indian food. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna go eat, we can end this now, and
Yeah.
all these guys can lose brain cells when they listen to his next episode.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you for listening.
Yeah. Thanks again. Drink on.
Till next time.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.